me seizing the moment. Energy up, my body burning. And my stomach keep up turning. Stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it. You gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real, for real. Lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, baby. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels. But damn, I'm trying to find you. Say I got sex appeal. I think it's cause I work. Got a gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one.
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special prime-time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Out come the Rams, and at the controls, the former Cal Bear standing at 6'4", quarterback Jared Goff.
Well, it's not unusual for a team to have a little bit of a letdown after appearing in the Super Bowl. And the Rams had that Super Bowl letdown after their loss in Super Bowl 53 to New England. But it might surprise people that quarterback Jared Goff still finished third in the NFL.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Johnson brings up third down.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. From the gun, here's Goff. Underneath for Miller. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll get only a... yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Tariq Cohen on the return.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bears take over. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, their quarterback in his 4th season from North Carolina, it's Mitchell Trubisky.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good bringing it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right. There with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken right on the 30. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play.
The tight end.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The tackle by...
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. He picks up 3 on that carry.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
That's good.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. The Buster screen is able to bring him down.
He was brought down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. A shotgun snap for Goff. And open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. A Ram 1st down as Goff finds Kupp. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. Got a man over the middle, it's Woods. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's another 10 yards on that one, and another 1st down. They'll fake the give, now Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. To Sean Gibson, give him the sack on the safety blitz. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Connection made here, Goff to Higbee. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. That'll be caught by Kupp.
Goff's pass.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Lamar Miller stopped short of the sticks. And the Bears will get the football back.
The play is a turnover.
So the defense... It's in front, holding strong there on 4th and inches.
And how about the battle of big people up front? That turned into a leverage game, didn't it? Defensive linemen, they won it. Lower than the offensive guys, pushed them back, knifed through, and made a great play.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
Nice gain there by the 2nd-year runner out of Iowa State, David Montgomery, who often finishes his runs moving forward and knocking defenders back. He finished tied with Josh Jacobs for the most carries by a rookie last year. But what the Bears need from him, improve on his 3.7 yards per attempt. If he gets that up into the fours, look out. He can control the game with his running.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First down, Bears.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trubisky, flush to his right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. No score after 1 on EA Sports. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. The throw complete. Trubisky to Miller. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bears 3.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Goff. That's complete to his tight end Higbee. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play that time for the Rams. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Goff throwing complete to Cup. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Goff. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Josh Reynolds, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Forbath, the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. at their own 28-yard line.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. This is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Chicago.
They'll run on first down. It's Patterson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And able to find Graham, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Trubisky will throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his rookie Cole Kmet that time, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
That was an interesting look. There, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, and maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Miller. And he's got some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Executed 22-yard gain. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now it's gone. A throw out wide to Woods, complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Draw play. This is Miller. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this will be out of bounds at the 1 here, the 12-yard line. Their own 12. Back out onto the field comes Allen Robinson. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the 2nd quarter. They're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on it. There's 2 sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion. Anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup. We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Underneath for Miller. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Goff on 1st down. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we are off to Orlando now to the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Jared Goff.
Akeem Hicks in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Goff's throw here finds Woods. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air again. Goff. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a run.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Lamar Miller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Extra point.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dot. Always a fan of the dot.
14.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own 24.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. They'll find Miller. That's complete.
Trubisky's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 14 yards into Chicago first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Chicago.
Quick pass out to Miller. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A gain of 6 there on first.
Out of bounds at the 22.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Montgomery back to the ground. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
David Montgomery, the ball.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Third down.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. From the shotgun is Trubisky. That's caught at the 3. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
The 30-yard line.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Eddie Goldman on the
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Open man is Komet, the tight end.
Trubisky is passed.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
at the 23-yard line.
Now Trubisky to throw. Now Trubisky lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that. Play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Sure, as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
At the 37-yard line.
On first down, Miller. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
38-yard line.
Out of the gun. There defensively was Buster screened to knock it away.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
LA Rams. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first down, it's gone. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now a first down throw. Gone. That's complete right around the 8. Gone. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Charles, this one, not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2.
Now they'll run it with Cohen, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Throwing here, Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. Maybe he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Trubisky will throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. It's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Again, it's Trubisky. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears.
Complete to Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
LA readies for its next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Miller on the carry.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant...
And it's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On first down, gone. Got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
From the red zone now, Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. He'll get this one to Cobb complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
The ball carrier.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Lamar Miller with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. And his kick is good. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And Lamar Miller caps it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
So now Trubisky and the Bears down 28-21. A minute 35 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Blink of an eye, that happened fast. yards and a big sack.
Incomplete.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
And 15.
He's back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Trubisky's pass intended for
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Now it's Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
first down Bears.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen.
Trubisky.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Third down.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. Back to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney.
Trubisky's pass.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 7.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time, guys. In the game film after this, when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball, they've been unsuccessful all night.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted.
Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter. So the LA Rams with a victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can